SchoolPro makes assigning permissions to users quite easy through the use of roles and functions. We want to open the General Roles form, so to do that we'll go to the System tab and then choose General Roles. Now I'd like to get a little bit more space on this form, so I'm going to minimize the ribbon bar by right-clicking on the ribbon bar and choosing Minimize. The way roles operate is by assigning functions to the role. Now, functions are set up by SchoolPro. That has some advantages because you don't need to know about the details of the function. That is, you don't need to know about what forms or what tables a particular function needs to have access to. All you need to know about is the name of the function. And if you know that, you can assign the function directly to the role. So suppose you want to create a teacher role. Well, the question would be, why would you create a teacher role when there's already a system role called teacher? System roles are ones that SchoolPro provide for you, and because we provide them, we can modify them in future updates. This may become necessary as we release new functionality, maybe new forms become available or new modules become available that we deem appropriate for teachers. We will add that permission directly into the system role. Now that is done on our best judgment, but that may not necessarily be to your liking. So you may want to create a copy of the teacher role or create a new local teacher role altogether. Well, that's what we're going to do now. So we'll click the Add button to create a new teacher role. We're going to call it Teacher Local, and we can put in a description: the teacher role for our school. And then we need to specify what campuses this particular role is available at. If no campuses are ticked, it means that this role is, well, useless because no campuses can use it. So you want to tick usually at least one campus. So we're going to make this role available to Campus 1. Now it is also possible to share a role with another campus. That's getting into some advanced areas of our permissions management, and we'll cover that in a different video. The last thing we need to do is we need to assign the functions that are available for this particular role. That's really simple. All we do is we click on the role function that we want and hit the arrow button to bring it across. We may want to know what is inside that particular function. Maybe want to drill down. Well, we can do that pretty easy by just simply showing the details of the function, clicking the arrow, and that will tell us exactly what tables and forms this particular role has access to and what permissions they have on those particular functions. Maybe this isn't what we want. Attendance history view, we can remove that, and let's remove that, and let's assign the behavior module, create behavior reports, and maybe want to give access to view the entire attendance module. Okay, so our permissions have been assigned through the use of functions to the role, but we're still not complete. This has set up the role. Now we need to apply them to the particular user. We do that not by assigning them directly to the user, but to groups that the user is in, that is, campus groups. So we'll open up the campus groups role, choose the teachers group, scroll down to the bottom of our campus 1 list and find our new role called Teacher Local, and assign that to our campus group. Now all the users that are found inside of that particular group will have the permissions based on the new role that we've just set up.